All right. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you guys are tuning in here to this backyard brilliance here at WROL 950 AM. My name is Sean Fell, and I am very happy to be here. We are doing this for us right now. It's Wednesday evening, and I'm with Bill Bailey of the Bailey Cayley, and his show's on at our Saturdays at 4. So what these guys are doing here is an amazing thing for not only, since 1967 they've been doing Irish music, but they're keeping it alive for us and doing these kind of things. So we really greatly appreciate them and all they've done. So cheers to them and the likes of John Costello, Matt O'Donnell, Seamus, Paul Sullivan. So, all right. So as I'm kind of just stringing the guitar here, I'm gonna start off with a little working man song. This is about working on a hydro dam. It's called Crooked Jack.
Come Irishman, both young and old, with adventure in your soul. There are better ways to spend your days than working down the hole. I was told it true on a 6'2". They broke me across the back by a name I've known. It's not my own. Before the time, the patience lined and gray, and I never thought so soon am I blind in the self-same way. I was told it true on a 6'2". They broke me across the back by a name I know. It's not my own. The day that I went away to work on those hydro dams. It's for sweat and tears, no hope in fears, but no in shuttering jams. So come Irishman, both young and old, with adventure in your soul. There are better ways to spend your days and working down the hole. I was told it true on a 6'2". They broke me across the back by a name I know. It's not my own. They call me Crooked Jack. Yes, they call me Crooked they call me Croquet Jack.
So this next song, very familiar to a lot of you. One of my favorite songs. Het feels wat en right.
By lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. My career taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn. Sonny Young may see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay, and lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams of songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crowd, I rebelled, they called me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. And lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Hey, baby, let the free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. Shake, hey, we had dreams of songs to sing. Aye, it's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. By lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. But she lived and hoped and prayed for her love in the holy day. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. And lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams of songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. And lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Hey, baby, let the free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. Shit, hey, we had dreams of songs to sing. Aye, it's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Hard-working man, I toil this land, this house, this home, I build with my hands. This hunger, oppression, I take it all from me, from the family on the crown. I've sworn to be free, in chains, in shackles, I'll take it away to a down British ship that lies upon the bay. It's a crime, they say, to try and stay alive. It's a crime, they say, to steal to survive. Now I'm on my way, a broken man. Yes, I'm on my way to Van Diemen's Land. Sweet Mary, farewell, a story you must tell of his crimes to us all. I dance Charles to hell as I sail away. I think of you and pray that sweet Mary we may see a brighter day. Now I'm on my way, a broken man. Yes, I'm on my way to Van Diemen's Land. I'm a hard-working man, I toil this land, this house, this home, I build with my hands. There's hunger, oppression, I take it all from me, from the family on the crown. I sworn to be free, now I'm on my way, a broken man. Yes, I'm on my way to Van Diemen's Land. Now I'm on my way, a broken man. Yes, I'm on my way to Van Diemen's Land. Now I'm on my way, a broken man. Yes, I'm on my way to Van Diemen's Land.
All right, that last one there was a song called Broken Man, and I wrote that as a follow-up to the Fields of Athenry. So I hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you for watching WROL Irish 950 AM's Backyard Brilliance. Here is where the best of Boston's local Irish bands perform. Be on the lookout for our upcoming performances, always found here at WROLIrish950.com.
All right, so did one of my songs called Broken Man. I'd like to do another one here. A little New England song. Very true story. Not too far from here, city of Gloucester, Massachusetts. 6 sailors sent aboard the vessel called the Andrew Gale. They were headed for the Grand Banks in Nova Scotia in search of swordfish. Upon their return, they met with 3 level 5 hurricanes, also known as a perfect storm. All hands were lost at sea. The last thing on the Mayday was the captain saying she's coming on strong. This is my song for them and the crew lost in the gale. Let me tell you all the story, not just one glory of a seafaring vessel and a crew that so dear. They set off in the morning, saw the swans their aim, but little did they realize the sea would call their name, and the sea was rising up so hard and away she did blow. But the crew and their captain, no fear did they show, so on through the tempest, maybe they did sail, but that seafaring vessel me lost in the gale. Now at the Grand Banks, the crew they cast their lines, but soon the driving rain came down and drowned away the song. With the waves now well above the bow, the captain had out this call, she's coming on strong, it won't be long, farewell I bid you all. And the sea was rising up so hard and away she did blow, but the crew and their captain no fear did they show, so on through the tempest, maybe they did sail, but that seafaring vessel and me lost in the gale. Bring on the gale! Just at twilight, the ship is still be seeing, sail with all hands aboard, all wave your fiddler's green. Now listen, all you brave young lads, you fishers of the sea, go ahead and make your catch, safe home you may be. And the sea was rising up so hard and away and she did blow, but the crew and their captain no fear did they show, so on through the tempest, baby they did sail, but that seafaring vessel and me lost in the gale. And the sea was rising up so hard and away she did blow, but the crew and their captain no fear did they show, so on through the tempest, baby they did sail, but that seafaring vessel and me lost in the gale.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to receive upcoming news and performances of your favorite Irish bands.
So we were doing this whole quarantine thing. I was doing some online shows, as many other musicians were, and a couple of requests kept coming up, so if anybody's tuning in, I'll get a couple of those already. So this one's a little ballad, kind of opposite of what we just did, and this is called Black Velvet Band. An apprentice to trade I was bound, with honey and bright amusements for watching the day go round. Till sad misfortune came over me, it caused me to stray from my land, far away from me friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. As I was walking the Broadway, not intending to stray very far, I met for a frolicsome damsel, applying her trade at the bar. All she took from a customer, it placed it right into my hands. On the very first day that I met her, that luck on the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury, oh, both of us had to appear. And a gentleman swore to the jury, the case against us was quite clear. For 7 years transportation, you're going to Van Diemen's Land, far away from me friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Now, you brave young Irish lads, horn you take thee from me. Beware all those frolicsome damsels rocking about in the city. They'll treat you to whiskey and porter until you're unable to stand. And the very next day that you know, oh boy, you landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Brush my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle about my city. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Please you tell me who is she? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Brush my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle about my city. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Please you tell me who is she? Says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for. Knocking on the door and many of the men say, "No, but you love her, you will." Out she comes as white as snow, rings and rings and bells and her toes. Old Johnny Murphy says she dies, she doesn't get the feather overnight. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls at home. Brush my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's belle about my city. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Please you tell me who is she? For all you tuning in out there, don't be afraid to clap in your living rooms. Hey! Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, and the snow come tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as a apple pie, sure go by and by. When she gets on our own, she won't tell Ma when she goes home. Let them all come as they will, let's have a moody scene of still. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Brush my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is a belle of Belfast City. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Please tell me who is she? Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Brush my hair and stole my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Please you tell me who is she?
Thank you, thank you. I'm going to change it up here in this next one. So I promise you guys, there's no trickery. There are going to be 3 instruments at once. So I can't come all the way down to the Boston area and not do a Boston song. That would just be sacrilegious, in my opinion. As I was talking to Bill before, doing these little sound bites things, Aaron's Girl's been together in different capacities for almost 10 years, over 10 years now. And we got our start right in the South Shore, so. A little story about a friend of mine named Charlie. I know you guys know it well.
Let me tell you of a story about a man named Charlie on a tragic and faithful day. He put 10 cents in his pocket, kissed his wife and his family, went around on the MTA. Did he ever return? Oh, will never return. His pain is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Charlie handed in his time at the Fender Square station, got a train for Jamaica plane. When he got there, the conductor told him one more nickel. Charlie could have get up on that train. Did he ever return? Oh, will never return. His pain is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Here we go. station crying, what will become of me? How can I afford to see my sister and just see all my cousin in Roxbury? Did he ever return? Oh, he'll never return. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Chinese pie goes down to Spuddy Square Station every day. That 2:15. And through the open window she hits Charlie a sandwich as a train goes rumbling through. Did he ever return? Oh, he'll never return. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. All you citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people to pay and pay fight the fare increase and vote for Patrick Bowling and get Charlie up the MTA? Did he ever return? Oh, he'll never return. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. Did he ever return? Oh, he'll never return. His fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever beneath the streets of Boston. He's a man who never returned. He's a man who never returned. He's a man who never returned.
Right? All three of us. All right, so as I said, that was a Boston song. So I'm down here at WROL 950 AM as part of their Backyard Brilliance series. I'm extremely delighted to be down here. I want to thank John Costello and Bill Belly for reaching out to me and forcing me down here. No, I'm just joking. Invite me down, and I finally glad we found the time to work. So it's amazing that they've what they've done. We've already had, I know Boston's Aaron Oak, Aaron's Melody, Derek Keane. I believe we've had the Colin O'Brien's went down. Dooley Brothers, that's right. A friend of mine, Jim Brady, just came down. So amazing, and they broadcast them, I believe, on Saturdays, right on WROL Irish 950.com. So find it right there under their Backyard Brilliance series. So thank you very much, guys. So if I don't throw this one in here, I know I'm gonna get some clash from some very good friends of mine if they're gonna tune in. So this next song is called Grace.
as we gather in the chapel here in Old Command Jail. I think about these past few weeks on where they say we failed. From our school days they have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, gracious, hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. Oh, at all my love, oh, place a sweating ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I share for these brave men, the love of my dear land. But when glory called me to his side, by down the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed for him, I had to go. Oh, gracious, hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. Oh, at dawn, my love, oh, place a wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. On this May morn, as I walk out, my thoughts will be of you, and I'll write some words upon the wall so everyone will know I love so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, grace, hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. Oh, at dawn, my love, I'll place a wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Oh, gracious, hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. Oh, at dawn, my love, I'll place a wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye.
Let's lift it up. This one comes out of the kingdom.
In the village of Kilgore there's a maiden young and fair. Her eyes are so like time that she had long and golden hair. A horseman comes a-riding right up the father's gate, upon a pure white stallion, and he shows a strike of 8. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, step it out, Mary, if you can. Step it out, Mary, my fine daughter, show your legs in the country, man. Step it down, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it down, Mary, if you can. Step it down, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Go! I come to court your daughter, baby, on the golden hair. I have Jews and I have silver, I have land beyond compare. You see, she have a mansion and servants to command. I'll buy her silks and satins and a gold ring for her hand. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it in, Mary, if you can. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Hold your legs to the countryman. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it in, Mary, if you can. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Go! I don't want you house silver, I don't want you golden land. I'm in love with the soldier I have promised in my hand. But the father spoke up sharply, you will do as I command. You'll be married on a Sunday, you will wear that wedding band. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it in, Mary, if you can. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it in, Mary, if you can. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Yeah! In the village there's a river, a deep stream flowing by. On a Sunday after midnight, she drank with the soldier boy. In the cottage there is music, you can hear her father say, step it out, Mary, my fine daughter. Sunday is your wedding day. 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 Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it in, Mary, if you can. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it in, Mary, if you can. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary. Step it out, Mary. Step it out, Mary. Step it out, Mary. Step it out, 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 step it out. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it in, Mary, if you can. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Step it in, Mary, if you can. Step it in, Mary, my fine daughter. Show your legs to the countryman. Step it out, Mary. Step it out, Mary. Step it out, Mary. Step it out, Mary. Step it out, 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 step it out.
As I said earlier, I do some of my own stuff. This one took me a long time to write. I had to draw a lot of inspirations. One coming from my brother, the United States Marine. Another from a friend whose mother was dying of cancer. And from the law enforcement that is in my family. This is a little song called When All's Over.
Two men standing by together, looking for the words to share to another. Each one praying for the safety of them all. Silence broke by the sergeant's call. Head shake, a smile and a joke. That would be the last they spoke. One man smiling, one man crying. One brother lived and the other one died. Yeah. When all is over, way up in heaven, will you be there for me? And now that you're gone, I wanna know that you'll be up there for me. Daughter sat at the edge of the bed, couldn't believe the words that she said. Mom, I know we didn't get along. That's alright, I know I was wrong. Please be strong, you've got to pull through. I need more time to make it up to you. When all is over, way up in heaven, will you be there for me? And now that you're gone, I wanna know that you'll be up there for me. Some they said it'll be alright. Others are coming home tonight. They're proud of him, he gave his life, protect and serve through pain and strife. The boy stood silent, his tears he shed, wiped his eyes, smiled instead. Heroes, funerals, what they gave, the bagpipes played, it was all in the grave. When all is over, way up in heaven, will you be there for me? And now that you're gone, I wanna know that you'll be up there for me. When all is over, way up in heaven, will you be there for me? And now that you're gone, I wanna know that you'll be up there for me. When all is over, way up in heaven, will you be there for me? And now that you're gone, I wanna know that you'll be up there for me. When all is over, way up in heaven, will you be there for me? And now that you're gone, I wanna know that you'll be up there for me. When all is over.
I can do it.
Tjäna fina far att toffee har legan Brindar sjua har tenor ångekun Fue vår väse Shantir shin share fasta. The odd for when the are not when troll. I'll not the hymns of our no whale. Like our not gale con wash no sail. Like on a shriek. Whale of what na be lay. Shall live conic. On a vein. Share na fee na fall. A top we all again. We national. Our tenor on the cure. Wherever they sail. Until a shin share fasta. The young from when the yarn of when troll. A not the hymns of our whale. Like yonder gale con wash no sail. Like on a shriek. Whale of a na be lay. Shall live conic. On a vein.
So I want to thank once again WROL 950 AM for having me down, and thank you very much, Bill Bailey. And you can tune in to Bill on Saturdays at 4, Bill at Bailey Cayley. And you can also listen to this is the next two songs I'm going to do for a friend of mine, John Costello. He hosts Rebel Fest on the 11 a.m. on Sundays. He's what I clean the house to. Just joking, Johnny. So here we go.
Father, why are you so sad on this bright Easter morn? When Irishmen are proud and glad on land where they were born. Oh son, I see in memories new fall of distant day. When being just a boy like you, I joined the IRA. Where are the lads that stood with me when history was made? Oh, Craic, I long to see the boys, the old brigade. From hills and farms, the call to arms was heard by one and all. And from the glen came brave young men to answer Ireland's call. 'Twas long ago we faced upon your brigade and me, and by my side they fought and died that Ireland might be free. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Craic, I long to see the boys, the old brigade. This land is your land, this land is my land. From the northern highlands to the western highlands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of Freedery. Oh, this land was made for you and me. As I was walking by shining water, hand in hand with my little daughter, heard the church bells ringing and heard the children singing. Oh, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From the northern highlands to the western highlands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of Freedery. Oh, this land was made for you and me. So we climbed a mountain by the crystal fountain, and we watched the waves roar by the rocky seashore. The sun was shining and she cried, oh daddy. Oh, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From the northern highlands to the western highlands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of Freedery. Oh, this land was made for you and me. So I walked her home and that old church steeple, proud of my country, proud of my people, of the men who cried there and the men who died there. Oh, this land was made for you and me. Come on! This land is your land, this land is my land. From the northern highlands, from the western highlands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of Freedery. Oh, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From the northern highlands to the western highlands, from the hills of Kerry to the streets of Freedery. Oh, this land was made for you and me. Oh, this land was made for you and me. Yes, this land was made for you and me.
Thank everybody once again for tuning in. I want to thank again WROL 950 AM having me down and doing this Backyard Brilliance series for all the musicians, keeping the tradition alive. Just going to end with one that I always end my shows with lately. It's a song I wrote for my daughter. She's 5. A little song called This Is Life. Hope you guys enjoy it. Say God bless.
Hello, how's it going? It's the same old story. Oh, here we go again. And just as the past, how long will this last? As I drift on through another town. Hello, 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 hello. I've nothing to gain by playing these games. Since I met you, my life's not the same. I tell you this is life. I was lost in the woods with no one to hear. I called on your name, you made my way clear. I tell you this is life. I tell you this is life. It seems to be just an endless cycle. It's hollow and incomplete. But here I stand, only as I am, as I drift on through the stream of my good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. I'm nothing again by playing these games. Since I met you, my life's not the same. I tell you, this is life. I was lost in those with no one to hear. I called on your name, you made my way clear. I tell you, this is life. I tell you, this is life. I tell you, this is life. Wake up, can't you feel? There's a brand new story. Try not to read ahead. So now I say goodbye to the past as I walk along a different path. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I'm nothing again by playing these games. Since I met you, my life's not the same. I tell you, this is life. I was lost in those with no one to hear. I called on your name, you made my way clear. I tell you, this is life. I tell you, this is life. I tell you, this is life. Hello, how's it going? You're a brand new story. I'll keep you close to me. Hello, 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 good night.